guys, so the other day we had our plants outside that we have been sowing indoors for weeks now, and I put them outside on a plant stand so they could get some, direct sun and do okay. I guess the girls found a possum outside that night, a couple nights ago, over by where the plant stand was. Next morning I went out there and all of them were knocked on the ground. They were all tore up. So I'm trying to salvage them, but almost all our sweet red peppers are destroyed. All the cabbage is messed up. They were flipped over on the ground and torn apart. So we're hoping, I'm hoping that I can salvage most of them. Our tomatoes are looking okay for the most part. But we're definitely a little sad and a little salty that this happened, and really upset about all the pepper plants. I think I'll be able to salvage 5 or 6 of them, which is all we really need at the end of the day. Hopefully those all make it once they're out planted outside. And all the tomato plants are coming back. They were all laying down, and I've been kind of nurturing them the past 2 days and giving them water. And we're going to go to Tractor Supply and get some new seed pod containers that are bigger and try to replant them in deeper, to kind of give them a chance to revive and get stronger again. But we're a little sad.
Alright, so this is where the plants were, right here on this, as you can see. Pretty sturdy thing, so it's not like they just fell over on their own. They got messed up on the ground on their own. So unfortunately, Possum got the win on that one, but hopefully we'll be able to salvage some of the plants.
Yeah, we have a wood pile right there from scrap wood from our fence and stuff like that, and that's where the girls saw the possums, or the possum. And then all of a sudden all my plants are off the stand and on the ground and tore up the next day. So we're guessing he was hungry.
Alright, we're about to go to Tractor Supply and get the stuff we need.
Yep, wish us luck and that we can fix them and make them better and not a total loss.
Yep.
So we went to Tractor Supply. They were sold out of seedling pots and stuff. So we had to go to Home Depot. We did get chicken food at Tractor Supply because that was necessary. And I looked at a bunch of baby chicks that he won't let me have. But we went to Home Depot. We got the seed starting Jiffy pots, which are pretty big, a lot bigger than the small ones we have. So we've gone through and kind of picked the plants that look the healthiest and transplanted them into these. Hopefully that will give them the opportunity to survive. I buried them deeper so that they have time for their stalks to strengthen, and we're just going to cross our fingers. We picked out a lot of the dead stuff. I'm still going to leave what we have for now and just keep tending to it. Hopefully they'll survive. We were able to salvage, what, 8 pepper plants, and these are actually looking really good. They're pretty strong. So I have high hopes for those. We have 3 things of tomatoes that I transplanted, 3 things of cabbage.
And there's 4 tomato plants per cup.
Per pot there.
Per pot.
And there's 3 to 5 cabbage plants in each one of these. I was worried about separating them too much. Some of them are pretty intertwined with the roots. I didn't want to damage them by pulling them apart, so a couple of them are planted still with like 2 plants. But not all of these look bad, so I'm gonna keep them here and try to keep them alive in these. If not, I have like 12 more of these that we can transplant into before they go outside, which after this weekend, I don't think we're going to have any more cold weather. So starting next week, we're going to plant everything else outside where we know the ground is warm enough and they should be okay. We did get a new blueberry bush. I had planted 2 blueberry plants, and the neighbor trampled one of them in error. They were fixing their fence. I don't know if they stepped on it or dropped a panel on it. So I went and got one. Those were babies. I went and got one that was already established and even has little berries coming up on it. Yay.
Yep, little blueberries.
So I'm going to get this in the ground tomorrow. And then we picked up a yellow bell pepper plant for Jeremy because he loves peppers. So hopefully we can get these. That's
why I'm sad that we only have 7 left of those, because we had, what, 24?
Yeah, we had a lot.
Yeah.
I
would have had them all.
We're definitely salty.
Yep.
But it's going to be okay. I mean, you can only eat so many peppers and freeze with so many peppers. I have a freezer out in the garage.
I could eat all the peppers.
So big, and I need room for venison come winter, so I can't fill it with vegetables.
Yep.
So this is where we're at.
Yep. So hopefully we'll go through the rest of these tomorrow, or hopefully the next day, and
and I'm still going to go through tomorrow and pick out the ones that are really just absolutely not going to make it, and in hopes of giving the ones left a better chance, because there are 3 or 4 cabbage plants per pod. So if I pull out the really damaged ones, it'll give the other ones a better chance as well. So I'm going to do that tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully they make it. Everything makes it. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's it for this catastrophe. We'll see what happens. We'll let you know. Bye.